KizCastle Story Musical, The Wolf and the 7 Little Goats. Shall we start? Once upon a time, there lived a mother goat and her 7 little kids. One day, Mother Goat told her kids before going to the market,
"Listen, kids, you need to lock the door carefully. The wolf may come to you."
"All right, Mom. Don't worry."
Only a few minutes later, somebody knocked on the door.
Huh? Who's there?
Open the door. It's Mommy.
It was the big, bad wolf.
No, you're not. My mom's voice is as sweet as honey.
It is!
Huh?
My mom's feet are as white as snow, but yours are so black.
Huh? I am your mommy.
No, you're not.
Knock, knock. Knock, knock.
Who is there?
It's your mommy.
Black hands and black feet and scary rough voice too. It's a lie. You're not mommy.
Let me see. How about this?
The wolf put some flour on his feet and made his voice nice and sweet.
It's Mommy! Open the door!
Show us your feet.
The wolf showed his feet, covered in flour, to the little goats.
Knock, knock! Knock, knock!
Who is there?
It's your mommy!
White hands and white feet and nice sweet voice too. We are sure it's our mommy.
The little goats opened the door.
Come over here. I'll eat all of you.
The little goats were so scared that they hid under the blanket, under the bed, and in the wardrobe.
Do you think I can't find you? It's time for a feast.
The wolf gulped down the first little goat. And the second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth little goat too.
I'm so full. I'll take a nap for some time.
The wolf went back to the forest. The mother goat came back and was surprised.
Why is the door open? Where is everybody?
Hearing her voice, the youngest little goat came out of the grandfather clock.
Look at the poor little baby goat, trembling and crying in the big old clock. Mommy, Mommy, it was the big bad wolf.
My baby, where are you?
My baby, where are you?
What happened? Please tell me.
What happened? Please tell me. The scary wolf came here and then he ate up all my brothers. Mommy, I was so scared.
The mother goat went to the forest to find the wolf. And she found the wolf snoring on the grass.
Mommy, the wolf's tummy is moving.
Honey, bring me scissors, thread, and a needle.
The mother goat cut open the wolf's tummy with big scissors. Snip, snip.
Oh, my kids! Come out now!
Mommy!
The 6 little goats jumped out of the wolf's tummy.
Shh! Kids, go find some big stones before the wolf wakes up.
Okay, Mom.
The mother goat filled up the wolf's tummy with the stones and then stitched it up.
Bad wolf! This is for my poor kids.
After a while, the wolf woke up, feeling thirsty.
So thirsty. I need some water. Oh, I'm feeling so heavy.
It was when the wolf bent down to drink water from the well. The stones in his tummy came rushing forward.
Help me!
The wolf fell straight into the well. Splash!
The big bad wolf came into the house.
Oh!
He swallowed up cute little goats.
Gulp!
I cut open his tummy with a pair of scissors.
Oh, 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 7 little baby goats. 7 little baby goats. 7 little baby goats. Finally jumped out of the wolf's tummy. Pop, pop. 7 little baby goats. 7 little baby goats. 7 little baby goats. So they lived happily ever after.
KizCastle Story Musical. See you again!
KizCastle Story Musical, The Ugly Duckling. Shall we start? It was a lovely summer day. Little ducklings started to hatch one by one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and... Aha! The last one is being a little bit late. Mommy is waiting for you. A few days later, the last egg cracked open, and a big ugly duckling came out.
Oh, how ugly you are! 6 little ducklings in the lake.
A handsome one,
And a fair one too, but the one duckling with the dark feathers. Oh, he's the big and ugly duckling.
hee 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 hee.
Ha 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 ha. Oh, he's the big and ugly duckling.
The ugly duckling's brothers and sisters always made fun of him. So one day, he made up his mind.
Everybody hates me. I'm going to run away.
Being so lonely, the ugly duckling walked and walked far away from home. At night, he found an old house.
Oh, poor little duckling. You can stay with me.
Granny took good care of him, but the cat and the hen living in her house didn't like him.
Can you catch mice? Meow. Can you lay eggs? Cluck, cluck. You can't do anything.
The ugly duckling ran away from there again to avoid the cat and the hen. While sitting alone by the lake, he saw a flock of beautiful birds flying in the sky.
Wow, dazzling white feathers, elegant wings. I wish I were beautiful like them.
Winter came. The cold wind blew, and the ground was frozen hard. Oh, the ugly duckling couldn't bear the cold and hunger. He fell to the ground. Fortunately, a farmer passed by and found him.
Poor little thing. Come with me.
However, the farmer's wife and children didn't like him. They made fun of him and shouted at him. "You're such an ugly duckling! Get out of here!" Thrown out of the farmer's house, the ugly duckling had to spend winter all alone in the cold. Finally, the long winter passed, and a gentle spring breeze started to blow.
Oh, it's spring! The spring has come! Gently, gently, a spring breeze is blowing. Gently, gently, I want to flap my wings. I will try, spreading out my wings. I will try, flying in the sky.
The ugly duckling was surprised to see his own reflection on the lake.
Oh my goodness! I became a swan!
Gently, gently, like a warm spring breeze.
A beautiful swan flying in the sky. Higher, higher, let's soar up to the sky. I'm a swan, a beautiful swan.
Other swans came around and spoke to him.
The new swan is the most beautiful of all.
The beautiful swan who was once an ugly duckling flew up to the blue sky. KizCastle Story Musical. See you again! The Shoemaker and the Elves. Shall we start? Once upon a time, there lived a kind old shoemaker. One day, while cutting out leather pieces on his workbench, he suddenly sighed and said,
Now we only have enough leather for one pair of shoes.
"So those will be our last shoes we can make."
When will I be able to make more shoes?
He and his wife went to bed, worried and sad. In the morning, the old shoemaker was surprised to see what was on the table.
Huh? Oh my! Who made these lovely shoes? Guess who, guess who? Guess who, guess who? Tender leather, perfectly cut. Let me guess, let me guess. Neat stitches, firm nails. Let me guess, let me guess. A gift from Santa or from a fairy. Let me guess, let me guess. Guess who, guess who, guess who, guess who? Who gave me this gift?
Soon, a gentleman entered the shop.
Wow! These shoes look wonderful! I'll have them.
The shoes fit his feet perfectly. He was so happy that he paid a lot of money for the pair.
Thank you so much.
The old shoemaker bought more leather with the money. The next morning, he was surprised again.
Oh my! Lovely shoes again! Who made these?
Every morning, he found lovely new pairs of shoes on the table. Many people came to buy his shoes, and his shop became more and more famous.
Look at my beautiful and lovely shoes. Look at my awesome shoes, shining, shining.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. My pretty ballet shoes. Ta-da!
Light, light, look at my shoes, light as a feather.
Yodelay, 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 yo. Beautiful shoes, yodelay, yo.
The shoes are all sold out again.
I want to know who made these shoes for us.
Tonight, let's find out together.
That night, they turned out the light and waited behind the curtain. Ding! Ding! At midnight, somebody showed up in old Shoemaker's shop. 1, 2, 3, 4. They were 4 elves. The elves made shoes all night. They finished their work before dawn and disappeared.
So, it was a group of elves who made the shoes.
How very kind of them. Look, how about giving them a gift in return for Christmas?
Sounds great. I'll make shoes for them.
And I'll make warm hats and scarves. The old shoemaker and his wife worked hard to make the best gifts for them. Ding! Ding! At midnight, the tiny elves showed up again.
Look, everyone! Here are tiny little hats and scarves! And cute little shoes, too!
I think they're for us.
We are 4 little elves. Yeah, it's Christmas Eve. I have a warm scarf, I have a pretty hat, and I have a cute little pair of shoes.
Yeah!
La-di-la-di-la-di-la-di-la-la-la. Shake, shake, dance together. Let's dance! La-di-la-di-la-di-la-di-la-la-la. Jump, jump, dance together. Jump, jump!
The elves were so happy to receive Christmas gifts. The old shoemaker and his wife were very happy too. KizCastle Story Musical. See you again! KizCastle Story Musical, The City Mouse and the Country Mouse. Shall we start? One day, a city mouse went on a visit to his friend in the country.
Country Mouse, how can you keep eating plain food like this?
The city mouse said, seeing corn and potatoes on the table.
In the city, you can eat much better food than here. Come with me right now.
Huh?
The country mouse set off for the city with the city mouse.
City,
City,
city, yeah!
city, city, city,
Such a fancy place, oh yeah!
city, city, city. Such a charming place. City, city, city.
Ha ha! Such a fancy place! Where in?
City, city, city. Have fun. City, city, city.
The fancy place!
City, city, city.
Have fun here, ha ha!
Wow, it's a really wonderful place.
The city mouse took his friend into a big house. The country mouse was surprised to see a lot of nice food on the table.
Wow! Cake, cookies,
pasta and pizza? They all look so yummy!
Well, it's not much, but I hope you enjoy it.
When the country mouse was about to have a bite, the door flung open and some people came in. Did you invite anyone else besides me?
Quick, hide!
The city mouse hid under the table, and the country mouse hid under the chair. After the people went out, the city mouse jumped up on the table and said,
Come on, let's enjoy our feast again.
Just when the country mouse was about to eat, meow, a cat showed up.
I'm a pussycat living in the city. Hunting mice, I'm a pussycat. Meow! Meow! Where are you, little mice? Under the table or a chair? Let's take a look around. Meow! Meow! Stop there, little mice.
The two mice ran away into a mouse hole. Goodbye, friend. I'd rather live and eat plain food in peace in the country. The country mouse went back home without hesitation. KizCastle Story Musical. See you again.
KizCastle Story Musical, The Little Mermaid. Shall we start? Long ago, there lived beautiful mermaid princesses in a palace at the bottom of the sea. The Little Mermaid, the youngest of them, had blue eyes and loved to sing with her sweet voice.
Welcome everybody to our music concert. See the light shine bright and the fancy shell stage. Come and see our show, enjoy it together. Sing and dance together with the Little Mermaid. Wheel for the drum, boom, boom. Seahorse for the trumpet. Everybody sing together with the Little Mermaid. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la.
The Little Mermaid always wondered what the world is like above the sea.
When you become 15, you can swim up and see the world above.
And finally, the Little Mermaid had her 15th birthday.
Finally, you
Wow!
can see the world above
Now
the
you are a
sea.
grown-up.
Congratulations!
Very excited and happy, the Little Mermaid swam up to the surface.
Wow, it's so beautiful. What a beautiful world above the sea. It is a whole new world for me. Above the sky there is the shining moon. On the ground there are flowers in bloom. What a beautiful world above the sea. It is a whole new world for me. Hear the songs of flowers and leaves. It's a calm and peaceful night.
At that time, there was a party for the prince's birthday in a ship. The Little Mermaid fell in love when she found the prince standing on the deck.
Oh, he is so handsome.
Suddenly, a big storm came, and the ship creaked and wrecked in the waves.
No, I have to rescue the prince.
The little mermaid found him drowning in the water and took him to the shore. On hearing someone's footsteps, the little mermaid hid herself behind a rock.
Oh my! Wake up, Prince!
Oh, thank you, young lady. You saved my life.
The prince went back to his castle with the princess. The little mermaid missed him every day after she returned to her home in the sea. She wanted to see him again so much that she went to the scary sea witch who lived in a dark cave.
Sea witch, I want to be human. I'll do anything.
I am sea witch, scary evil sea witch. Do you really want to be human? Then you have to give me your voice. Are you sure you won't regret? There's no turning back. If you drink this potion, you'll become human. You can have legs. I am sea witch, scary evil sea witch. Do you really want to be human? Then you have to give me your voice. Remember this. If the prince marries someone else, you'll turn into bubbles.
Okay, I'll drink this potion and we'll be with the prince.
When she opened her eyes, she saw the prince beside her.
Oh, you've awakened. Who are you?
She couldn't say a word, but she was very happy to meet the prince again.
Please, go to the castle with me.
The little mermaid spent many happy days in the castle with the prince. One day, he introduced the princess of the neighboring country to her.
This is the lovely lady who saved me from drowning. We're going to marry.
My dear prince, it was me who saved you.
And the day of the wedding had come. The little mermaid cried when her sisters approached her. "Put this knife into the heart of the prince tonight. You will be a mermaid again." Taking the knife, the little mermaid entered the room where the prince was sleeping. And she looked at his face for a long time.
My dear prince. Oh, my dearest prince, I really cannot hurt you, my love. Even though I can't become a mermaid again anymore. Oh, my dearest prince, I really cannot hurt you, my love. Forever I'll love you, and forever I will remember you, my love.
Slowly, the little mermaid became bubbles and disappeared. However, we will all treasure her true love forever. KizCastle Story Musical. See you again! KizCastle Story Musical, The Sleeping Beauty. Shall we start? Once upon a time, in a kingdom far away, a pretty baby princess was born.
A baby princess is born.
Hail to the princess! Hey!
And 3 fairies gave their best presents to the little princess.
Beauty to the princess.
A sweet voice to the princess.
Finally, the last fairy was about to give her present.
How dare you not invite me to the party? Here I come, the evil scary witch. Evil, the evil scary witch. I curse the birth of the baby princess. Curse the baby princess. She shall wreck herself with a sharp spindle, and she shall die. Here I come, the evil scary witch. On her 15th birthday, the princess shall prick her finger with a spindle and die.
What should we do? My poor baby!
Don't worry, I have not given my present yet. The princess shall not die. Instead, she shall fall into a deep sleep and shall wake up when someone kisses her with true love.
The time went by, and it was the day of her 15th birthday.
Oh, I've never been here before.
The princess found an old deserted tower and went up the stairs.
Granny, what are you doing? Hello, princess. I'm spinning the wheel to make cloth. Come on, have a try.
At that moment, the spindle pricked her finger.
Ouch! Finally, my wish will come true!
The granny was the evil witch. However, the princess didn't die. Instead, she fell asleep, and she slept for 100 years.
Fall asleep, everybody, so that the princess won't be lonely when she wakes up.
The king and the queen fell asleep. All the guards in the castle, even the cats and dogs, all fell asleep. And 100 years had passed.
Sleeping, sleeping, my princess. Who will come and wake her up, my princess? Someday the witch's curse will be broken when a brave prince comes and kisses her. Please come, my brave prince. With your love, please wake her up. Sleeping, sleeping, my princess. Who will come and wake her up, my princess?
Many people tried to save the sleeping princess, but all of them got stuck in the thicket of thorns and lost their lives. One day, a young prince came to see her.
I will go and wake up the princess in the castle.
The brave prince went through the thicket and into the tower.
Oh my goodness! She's so beautiful!
The prince bent down and kissed her.
Oh, you woke me up. Thank you.
Just then, everyone in the castle woke up too.
What happened to us?
The princess was sleeping by the evil witch's curse. The brave young prince came to save the princess when he gave her a kiss with love.
She opened her eyes.
So the beautiful princess and the brave prince, they lived together from that day on. Happily, happily ever after. The story of the Sleeping Beauty.
The princess and the prince got married and lived happily ever after. KizCastle Story Musical. See you again!